Guys, have you ever seen someone act in a way that makes you wonder if they are living two completely different lives at the same time? That's exactly the energy Maurice Sam is giving right now. 1 minute he's serving us the forever love fairy tale with Pal Watts, and the next minute he drops a post that feels like he's auditioning for a role in Confused Lovers Anonymous. Honestly, if relationships had traffic lights, Maurice's own would be stuck on red, green, and yellow at the same time. It's actually funny because fans were finally settling into this relationship, saying, okay, this is it, this is who Maurice wants, let's support him and Pal. People adjusted, fans took sides, everyone was beginning to play cheerleaders for this romance. Then boom, he goes and posts something that looks like the total opposite of what he's been preaching with Pal. Tell me, how do you explain that kind of sudden switch? The problem is not even that he posted it, the problem is that the timing and the tone of it just don't add up. He gives off that vibe like someone who is not exactly sure what he wants, and you can't help but wonder if all that lovey-dovey energy we've been seeing was for real or just for show. Because sometimes, let's be honest, it looks like he's fully in love, 100% devoted, but other times it looks like he's simply trying not to be the bad guy. And when you compare his energy to Pal's, the imbalance becomes even clearer. Pal is that one person in the relationship who is loud, consistent, open, expressive. She doesn't hide it, she doesn't play games. She wants the world to know how much she loves this man. Meanwhile, Maurice sometimes looks like he's still on probation in the school of romance, unsure if he should collect his certificate or repeat the class. Now, let's talk about TikTok. Because when Pal joined that popular tea challenge and flaunted her figure, Maurice did what fans had been begging him to do, he reposted it. That single action was like fireworks in the sky. People screamed, they jumped into the comments with excitement, and the internet felt like Valentine's Day came early. For once, it looked like Maurice was actually proud to stand beside Pal publicly. But then, just when fans were still dancing from the TikTok repost, Maurice switched it up on Instagram. Instead of keeping the same energy, he dropped posts that carried an entirely different mood. Posts that didn't feel like a man in love, posts that made people squint their eyes and ask, wait, so what's going on here? The contradiction was just too obvious to ignore. And that's why people are starting to wonder if he's really sure about this relationship or just performing. The back and forth doesn't look like someone who is fully confident about where things are heading. It looks like someone stuck between what he feels and what he wants people to believe. One thing is very clear though, whatever is happening with Pal, Maurice and Sonia have nothing going on. People still try to drag Sonia into the conversation, but it's wasted effort because it's obvious there's no romantic link there. If anything, the constant attempt to push Sonia into the narrative is beginning to irritate those who know better. Meanwhile, Pal has stayed consistent. Whether Maurice is hot today and cold tomorrow, she has shown nothing but boldness in expressing her feelings. And for many fans, that makes the imbalance even louder. Because in a healthy relationship, energy should match. If one person is climbing a mountain for love and the other is just sitting at the bottom scrolling Instagram, people will notice. This is why a lot of fans are beginning to say Maurice's words and actions don't line up. He might say or show one thing, but then the next minute, his post, his tone, or his silence tells a completely different story. That mismatch is what's making supporters restless and confused. Now, let's switch gears a bit because something beautiful has been happening with Sonia Uch. She just crossed the 1 million subscriber mark on YouTube, and it came earlier than even she expected. It's a massive win, a clear sign of how much love and support she has. Her celebration has been full of joy, and her gratitude to her fans is obvious. She has danced, she has laughed, and she has shown that she truly appreciates the people who made it possible. It's the kind of success story that makes everyone proud, whether they are longtime followers or new supporters. But in the middle of the celebration, sharp-eyed fans noticed something. Maurice was nowhere to be found in the congratulatory comments. For a man who gets linked to Sonia constantly, you'd expect him to at least acknowledge her milestone. Instead, silence. Some even tried to spread rumors that he congratulated her, but when people checked for proof, nothing was there. And that has become another lesson for fans, double-check everything. These days, before people believe anything about Maurice's relationships or actions, they want evidence. Screenshots, videos, something concrete. Because hearsay is no longer enough. Too many times, assumptions have turned out to be false. As for Sonia, she's not bothered. She's too busy being happy about her win, enjoying her growth, and encouraging her fans to watch her latest movie, which many have described as highly entertaining. She's in her winning season, and no distraction is about to dim her shine. But back to Maurice. His silence and confusing moves are creating more noise than actual clarity. The less he says, the more people speculate. The fewer explanations he gives, the louder the rumors get. It's almost as if his unpredictability has become the fuel keeping the gossip alive. Some fans even believe he enjoys the attention that comes with being mysterious. Like maybe he knows that every post, every silence, every mixed signal will keep people talking. And for someone constantly in the public eye, maybe that's the strategy: stay unpredictable, stay trending. On the other hand, there are those who think this whole thing is unfair to Pal. Because in their eyes, she's doing all the heavy lifting while Maurice sits on the fence. She's showing love boldly, carrying the relationship on her shoulders, while he's out here making people question if he even wants to be there. The contrast between Pal's openness and Maurice's half-hearted actions is what has divided fans. Some are Team Pal, praising her for her loyalty and commitment. Others are Team Maurice, giving him the benefit of the doubt, saying maybe he's just private by nature. The rest are simply tired of the drama. And that's the big question now: will this relationship actually stand the test of time? Or is it just another Nollywood-style storyline playing out in real life, destined to end with a dramatic twist? People don't know what to expect anymore. At the end of the day, whether Maurice is confused, strategic, or simply misunderstood, the truth will reveal itself in time. Love can't be hidden for long, and neither can indifference. One way or another, the reality of this relationship will unfold. Until then, the conversation continues, the speculations multiply, and the fans keep watching every move like it's a movie premiere. So if you've been following this roller coaster, here's your reminder: stay tuned, stay sharp, and don't fall for just any rumor. And while you're at it, show your support, drop your thoughts in the comments, share this gist, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because more drama is definitely on the way.